This is the voice of Union Christian Public School.
The radio of UCPS. Your voice, your station, your pride.
Hello and a super sunshiny good afternoon to all our lovely listeners. You've tuned into Vox Populi, where voices echo and vibes flow. I'm Rema.
And I'm Ashan, and we are bringing you 20 minutes of pure school energy, stories, achievements, thoughts, performances, and of course, a vibe check.
Let's get this party started.
Woo! So, Rema, I'm still not over with the energy of our annual sports day.
Same here, Arshan. From the march past to the thrilling relays, it was a total adrenaline fest.
The day kicked off with the torch run and a salute to the spirit of sportsmanship. And who could forget the stunning performance by Adimurai team with a sword and shield?
And the martial arts demo, my jaw was on the ground. Those synchronized katas, wow.
Hello, what's your name? Which house are you from and what do you want to cheer for?
My name is Drisham Devanesan. I'm from class 11A. I cheered for Aqua House. Go Aqua!
Today, I'm joined by one of our proud parents, Miss Sharmili, who attended our sports day last week. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It was such a wonderful event indeed.
First of all, how did you like the sports day this year?
I absolutely loved it. The energy, the team spirit, and the organization was fantastic. It was heartwarming to see each of the students cheering each other on, giving it their all. It was wonderful to see parents, family members being there and encouraging their children, to see the teachers giving it their all and cheering each child on.
That's lovely to hear. What was your favorite event of the day?
I really enjoyed all the dances, especially the Adimurai. The coordination and teamwork was amazing. You could tell that the students had practiced so hard, and it was wonderful to see the representation of Tamil culture mixed with martial arts and put to music and dance, and with the perfect outfits and so much attention to detail. It was truly a very unique experience.
Thank you so much, Miss Sharmili. It was very wonderful to hear your thoughts.
We've caught up with the individual champion, Jefferson Prem. Here's what he had to say.
Hello everyone. It feels amazing to be the individual champion. This moment means a lot to me. Every race, every effort paid off. A big shout out to my team Terra. We showed strong together and that made all the difference. Thank you everyone who cheered, competed and supported. This win is for all of us. Thank you.
This year's sports day wasn't just an event, it was truly an emotion. And a big congrats to all our houses, especially to the Terra house for bagging the overall championship.
Now, let's shift gears to something deeply important. June 26th was observed as the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking.
A day to reflect, raise awareness, and stand up for healthy choices. And to dive deeper, we have an inspiring session with our school counselor, Miss Purnima ma'am. Hello ma'am. Nowadays, teenagers are very tempted to use drugs. So what is your advice to how we can stay away from drugs?
Yes, it's a very important discussion to have about. It is increasing that teens are starting to consume a lot of substances, alcohol, or other newly available products. As at first, it might seem like just a try, or for some people, it can be an escape mechanism for so many other things that are happening in life. Or it can be, I want to feel belonged. If I do this, then the group may accept me. But it is important to remember that one small step in the wrong direction can lead to a lifetime regret, because it is difficult to revert back to well-being, as these kind of a substance makes us very addictive, because the pleasure is too high on it. It makes us crave and we fall into the trap. Yes, how can we control our temptation under such circumstances? We need to make a conscious choice by saying no. We need to understand that substances do not make us cool or accepted. Uh, and also, if at all you're undergoing a stressful situation and there is so much that is happening, it is understandable that you're feeling overwhelmed. So you can absolutely go talk to someone, understand what's happening, how to cope up with it, rather than choosing this. Even then, if it is just a choice that you have made, you can make healthier choice by concentrating on physical exercise, doing some good pleasure induced activities such as gratitude practice, learning a new skill, keep on upgrading yourself. There are so many brain gym activities or physical activities that you can concentrate, and also choosing healthy food, which are like fruits, vegetable, nuts, and etc., which can be very calming by its own nature. Or you might like certain foods that can be very self-soothing to you. Chocolates are good alternative forms. And of course, if you are someone into this, it is high time that we seek help and work on it.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today.
Addiction often begins in silence. It's so important for students to know that they can speak up, seek help, and that they are never alone. We have here with us Anna ma'am, our legal studies teacher, to share with us the steps taken by the government against drug abuse. Ma'am, can you please explain about it?
So, the primary law governing drug abuse in India is the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act 1985. So, what this act does is prohibits the production, manufacture, cultivation, possession of this drug, and drugs sale, purchasing of it, transporting these drugs, storing it, and also consumption of these drugs are prohibited by the NDPS Act. Now, NDPS Act makes it illegal to engage in any activity involving narcotic drugs. And there are certain punishment which is stated in the Act itself. Now, if the specific punishment varies depending on the quantity of the drug involved. For example, if the consumption of a small quantity, the punishment is rigorous imprisonment for up to 1 year or a fine up to 10,000 or both. If the quantity is a little bit more, quantity will be decided by the NDPS Act. The punishment can be rigorous imprisonment up to 10 years and a fine up to 1 lakh. So these are the various provisions in the Act that talks about punishment. So this is how drug abuse is being prevented by the Indian government in India.
We want to convey a strong message. Saying no to drugs is saying yes to life, yes to dreams, and yes to freedom.
Powerful and true. So, to all our listeners, let's be smart, stay safe, and support each other. I'm showing you the world, and every word is a key to something real. WATER. Water, she wrote on her hand and pumped water onto her hand.
Water?
The teacher was excited. You all are familiar with this student and teacher. Yes, it is the great American author Helen Keller who overcame the challenges of being both deaf and blind, and her teacher Annie Sullivan who helped her to overcome these challenges.
Now we have Samyukta of class 9B giving a review on the book The Story of My Life, written by Helen Keller.
Hello everyone. I am Samyukta of class 9B and welcome to this episode of our school podcast. Today I'll be sharing a short review of a truly inspiring autobiography, The Story of My Life by Helen Keller. The powerful memoir tells the remarkable journey of the young girl who became deafblind at just 18 months old, and how, with the help of her extraordinary teacher Anne Sullivan, she broke through the silence and darkness that surrounded her. Anne didn't just teach Helen to speak or read Braille, she helped her to connect with the world again. Their breakthrough moment came when Anne spelled the word water into Helen's hand as water flowed over the other. That was the moment Helen realized that everything had a name and her mind awoke. One of the most striking quotes from the book is, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart." The quote captures just the emotional depth of Keller's experience. Despite never hearing a single sound, she practiced tirelessly by feeling the vibrations of people's throats and lips. Through sheer determination and fierce desire to learn, Helen learns to communicate, read, and even speak. Her determination shows that language is more than sound, it's connection. The book also touches on Helen's early love of literature. She read in multiple languages, including Latin and German, which is incredible given her circumstances. Her joy in learning shines through every page. Perhaps what makes the book so memorable is that it doesn't just focus on disability, it highlights the possibility. Helen doesn't want sympathy, she wants people to know that even in darkness there can be discovery. So, why should we read the story of my life? Because it challenges us to think differently about obstacles. Helen Keller's story proves that no barrier, no matter how big, is insurmountable when paired with resilience, education, and support. I truly recommend this book to anyone who's ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or underestimated. Now, I'd like to close with one more powerful line from Helen herself. Keep your face to the sunshine, and you cannot see the shadow. Keep reading, stay curious, and don't be afraid to explore beyond the page. Thank you.
Up next on Vox Populi, we bring you a mono act. Arshan, do you know that in a mono act, a single actor is playing one or more characters using just expressions, voice, and movement? It's our little Steve from 5B.
Greetings to all. I'm Segar Christ from Union Christian Public School. I'm studying in 12th standard. I'm going to do a monologue. The characters are Witchwanda and Puppet People. Stay tuned. I am Witchwanda, the most evil woman. I am on a mission to find something that can destroy the whole world. Shakabula, shakabula, chaubu, bungaram, boo. This is an atom bomb. Wait, which Wanda? Won't I just destroy one little spot? Good, Pippin. I need something way more destructive. Shakabula, shakabula, jubaba, bring me the bungaram, boo. Ta-da! This is the world ultimate destroyer, the mobile phone. Wait, which one? How's it supposed to work? This will just wait. The fuckers will be glued to their phones. The mothers will binge watch videos. And cooking, they will just forget it. They will order from Zomato, Swiggy, and everything. The families will sit together but stare at their own screens. This is the fact that they want. Thank you! The family bonding will be destroyed. Wow! What about the kids which one now? Oh, the kids! They are the easiest target. They will only eat if you are given a phone. They will sneak around and lie to their parents just to get screen time. Soon they will start following silly influencers and have memory loss, distraction, and feel at everything. Wow! A perfect plan, Chwanda, to destroy the families, which destroys the whole world. Yes, baby. Hey, give me your phone, please. Here. Hey, Pepe, what are you up to? Hey, Which one? Don't interrupt. I'm trying to take a selfie. Selfie? Yes, I need to post it on my Instagram. Instagram? Yes, Bill. I bet Instagram plus TikTok too. TikTok, Instagram. No, people, be a good boy. No. I will be a good boy. And boy, I want to work for you. Which one that? Me and Cabela. No, Pepe. Come back. No, which one that? I won't work for you anymore. No, Pepe, no. Yes. I cannot see my evil plans turning down and become a crumble cell. Guys, kindly listen. Put down your screens and strengthen your connections. Thank you.
Wow, that expression was great.
And now it's time for World This Week, brought to you by Naila of Class 11A.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Naila Joseph, bringing you top news headlines for this week. India to export locomotives to Guinea. On June 20, PM Modi flagged off the first locally made locomotive export to Guinea. 150 units worth 3,000 crore rupees for the Simandu mining project. A collaborative effort by IIT Delhi and DRDO successfully tested a quantum key distribution link over 1 kilometer, signifying India's growing quantum communication capabilities. Iran is ready to consider diplomacy once again, and once the aggression is stopped, the aggressor is held accountable for the crimes committed. NASA has put off June 21st launch of the Axiom 4 mission, carrying Indian astronaut group captain Shubhanshu Shukla and 3 others to the International Space Station, saying it required additional time to evaluate operations on the orbital lab after the recent repairs in it. US joins Israeli air campaign, strikes 3 nuclear sites in Iran. No immediate signs of radioactive contamination following the strikes, says UN nuclear watchdog. INS Tamal, India's last imported warship to be commissioned on July 1st. Trump announces Iran-Israel ceasefire after Iran attacks US bases in Qatar. CBSE approves twice-a-year Class 10 board exams from 2026. After multiple delays, Axiom 4 mission to the International Space Station ISS was launched on Wednesday, June 25th from the NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. That's all for the news today. Please stay tuned for more updates here at Vox Populi.
Now, as we wind down, it's time to relax and vibe. Here's a song by our girls of Class 11A who still are in awe with Sports Day fever.
Left, right, left, right, left. Kabaddi, 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 yo! Stepping in the land with spirits alive from Chennai streets to Malay's vibe. Kabaddi a ghost guy pity on the rise, have a Tamil Talibas in the stadium skies. Ding chugga 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 ding chugga. Ignis aqua terra aura, Katali nadugo olagame mera. Defense melt is shot like flame, mod tadava vitta magic game. Burn like Agni, bold and flawless. We're running this game, we're Ignis flawless. Sorvide triple, aqua the king, pasanga shock when my flow goes free. Aqua flow clean, I don't miss no beat, so chill bro, I'm ice on heat. Terra so raw like Chennai street drama, heat in a flow call it Tamil Nadu mama. Built from the roots, no space for error, strong in the soil, that's power of terror. Aura bright like the sun in May, we got that mass straight Tamil Nadu way. Aura on log, vibe to fresh, semi-tank low, full height match. From Chennai streets to Malay's vibe. Kabaddi a ghost guy pity on the rise, have a Tamil Talibas in the stadium skies. Ignis, aqua, terra, aura. Patalina to go, Olegame Mera. Defense melt is shot like flame, Mur Tadava Vita, magic game.
And that brings us to the end of today's episodes, folks. Until next time,
This is Ashan
and Rema
signing off from Vox Populi with a smile and saying, your voice, your station, your pride. UCPS forever!
This is the voice of Union Christian Public School.
The radio of UCPS. Your voice, your station, your pride.